Hey y'all, welcome back to episode 4 of Confessions with Lo. We're gonna jump right into it, y'all. Y'all also told me that y'all wanted 3 confessions instead of 2, so that's what we're doing. I got my glasses. We're not playing, y'all. I'm very excited to get into this first confession because she sent in a part 2, but you're gonna have to come back for a future episode because it's, you know, like people's stories in between both of her parts, and I don't want to like skip over those people, but this is juicy and I've been waiting on this because I read the title when she sent this a few weeks ago, so I'm very excited. It says, his wife pulled up on us. Baby, she said, hi Lauren, I hope I spelled your name right. You did not, but that is okay. My name is, but you could call me, oh, she said I could use her name. Her name is Ash. If y'all ever want me to tell, like, say y'all names in these confessions, just tell me, because y'all tell me y'all names, but if you don't say, like, oh, you can use it, I'm not going to use it. Like I told y'all, everything is 100% anonymous unless you don't mind. I want to start off by saying you're a great woman. I'm a new subscriber and I absolutely love your story times. You're so freaking funny and you're dope as fuck. Thank you so much. She said, now let's get into this thinking mess, girl. Rolls eyes. So me and this guy, short background on him, used to mess around back in 2015. We're going to call him Kanye. So Kanye and I stopped messing around in 2016 because he so-called fell in love and chose up. Uh-oh. Mind you, this man has always been a hoe, so I guess he tried to change. Whatever. It's always the whores. Now, in more recent times, me and Kanye reconnected in 2021 after 5 years. I requested him to be my friend on social media just to see if he would add me, and he did. Literally 5 seconds later. So I was thinking like, oh, he must not be married anymore. He eventually hit me in the DM and told me I should come over and drink wine sometime. So I'm like, oh, hell yes, bet. Oh, okay. Kanye must have been, okay. Because your girl loves wine, and at the time I would post a new bottle on my story every time I got a new bottle. So we eventually linked about a week later and the vibes is cool. He was telling me how he just wanted to be alone and how him and his wife was separated. So as time goes on, I'm going to his apartment to hang out, and after some time, maybe the 4th time we hang out, things started to get intimate. Ooh. So was you and Kanye like intimate, like also before like he got married, like when y'all was talking like way back when, or like this y'all first time being intimate? I really started liking him, and I believe the feeling was mutual. We started to build a real friendship on top of us being intimate, and honestly, that made the sex that much more fire. That's facts. So fast forward from the time we started talking, this was 8 months later, I go and chill with him after I got off work. I got off around 11 p.m. So it was around 12:30 a.m. when I got there. This night, the vibes were kind of off. Uh-oh. And then I noticed he wasn't trying to watch TV or chill. He just wanted to jump straight into having sex. So I thought to myself, weird, but didn't say anything about it. He was never the one to initiate that. It was always me. So the fact that he was doing it that night was odd as fuck, but I didn't say anything. So we getting it in or whatever, and this bomb is 5 minutes in, this phone starts ringing. He didn't answer. So it rings again and again. So this nigga hurry up and finish. She said, got me up. I go to the bathroom and I hear a knock at this nigga door. I open the bathroom and was like, who the fuck is that? Mind you, no one has ever knocked on this man's door whenever I visited. Next thing you know, it's banging on the windows and shit. Oh, so this what, okay, yeah, you know I got a similar experience to this. Not with a married man, but the banging on the door and the windows and all that shit. Okay. I'm at this man's house for about 20 minutes with all of this going on and him trying to figure out what to tell this bitch. I said, are you an old girl back around? You should have told me. I was so turned off by this nigga, but I can finish with part 2 because this is long already. Just let me know and I will send part 2 because it did not end there. Woo. Yes, girl, we're gonna hurry up and need a part 2. Y'all gonna have to come back to a future episode because I need to know what happened. Did the wife bust down the door like Monica in the song, kick down the door and smack your chick? What happened? Did you swing? Like, was y'all fighting? Like, what was he doing? Yeah, I definitely need a part 2. Thank you, Ash, and we're gonna be looking for part 2 in the future. That's yeah. So like, I don't know if Ash gonna respond back to us in the comments because we have already revealed her identity, but anybody could be named Ash, you feel me? And if you really comment watch, if you really like be in the comments like I be asking y'all to be, you know who Ash is because she said something in the comments like alluding to the fact that like she sent in a confession and she can't wait for me to read it. Whatever. You gonna have to, I forgot what video it is. You just gonna have to go back and stalk. But what I'ma just see, I be reading stuff for the first time on camera with y'all. If I was really bad, I would go read part 2 right now, and then I will already know what happened. Y'all just would have to wait, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna wait. So can't wait for Ash to not send in, because she already sent it in, but can't wait to read that. Y'all gonna have to get that in a future video. Just make sure you keep coming back, so that way we can know what happened. Oh shit, hold on. Damn, that shit just tried to take me out. Wow. Thank you, Ash. Love you, girl. Okay, next story. This one says, trust your gut. Okay. Hey, Lo, I'm back for story time number 2. Wait a minute. Y'all, this is self-checkout, friend. This is self-checkout. Oh, you sent your stories back to back, baby. You sent yours back to back. Wow, okay. She said, I'm back for story time number 2. I had to go look at the name, like, who is this? You already know I love you, so we don't even have to get into that. Let's get straight into it. I love you too. So I had this boyfriend that I was with my entire college career. He swooped me up within the first month of being there, so I didn't know how many fine dudes that were at my school. That's exactly what happened with me and Sean. I did not know how many fine niggas was at this damn school, and now you got me stuck and confused when I could have been over here choosing. That's how they get you, bro. That's exactly what always happened. She said, but if I had known, he would have never had a chance. I know that's right. Anyways, after a year or so of us dating, we were on a winter break and I lived stay over. Wait. I lived stay over. So I don't know what she was trying to say. So all we could do was talk on the phone. I'm just assuming she meant she lived somewhere else. Like they from different places. They was on winter break. So all they could do was talk on the phone. I'm not sure how the conversation shifted to this, but this man told me that we weren't technically in a relationship.
What do you mean by that?
Is this Sean's little fucking brother? Nigga, who is not in a relationship? She put that in all caps. Child, I was shook. I should have left that fugly... I should have left his fugly self right then and there, but sadly I didn't. Can also relate. This whole time I was playing wifey to him because this was my first real boyfriend. But obviously I was way more invested in our relationship than he was. Anyway, he told me that I would have to work on me to get back into a relationship with him. One thing that a is always gonna have is the audacity. The audacity. How you got me walking around this campus thinking that we together, and then you just randomly one day say, actually, no, we not. What do you mean? What you mean we not? Cause you my man. So I don't know what you thought this was, but you my man. Yeah. Boy bye. But I did it thought though. Think she meant though. But I did it though. I tried to make myself into the woman he wanted me to be. Sad. No judgment. We've all been there. I understand. So jumping into about a year after that, I'm at a kickback with my best friend and some of her homegirls. We were all sitting together just chit-chatting, and I guess I told them about my boyfriend. In my house, we call them the mistake. So let's just stick with that. So I'm like, yeah, my boyfriend mistake is yada, yada, yada. I don't know what I said, but one of the girls, let's call her Biscuit, was like, wait, your boyfriend is who? Uh-oh. Did you swing? I'm just kidding. What Biscuit finna say? I said mistake. She said mistake? That's your boyfriend? Cause I just said that. Yes, I just said that. What happened? Yes. That's his name. Do you know him? And do you want to fight about it? Was Biscuit your friend or like just somebody who was just at the party? Cause she's trying to be funny or what? Let's see. I asked her why she was asking me that and she didn't even answer me. See, then that would have been, you not answering would have been equal to me connecting to your face. Because why did you just ask that? Oh. She just sat there looking shocked. You would have thought I said I was going to pull up and fight her grandma tomorrow. Granny could get it too, honestly, since she wanted to be trying to be funny. It got so awkward. I looked at my best friend and she looking at me like, girl, handle it. Me being naive, I'm like, it can't be what I think it is. My best friend was a detective though. And she had just signed up for the case to figure out what was going on. I know that's right. She would tell me without telling me that he was cheating on me, and would always try to convince me to break up with him as gently as possible. She knew I was down for my man 1,000%, and we were going to get into an argument if she started to do too much. I told him about this, and he said, oh yeah, that's just my best friend. She put best friend in quotes. I just forgot to tell you about her.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Do I even have to say anything? Because y'all already know what I'm finna say. Red motherfucking flag. He will always hold that situation over my head. Like, if he would ask me to do something and I wouldn't do it, he would be like, okay, I'm gonna call Biscuit to do it. Oh, hell no. What? So if he asks you to go in the kitchen and cook him some eggs, and you say, no, babe, I don't feel like it right now, he would be like, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna just call Biscuit over here to do it. Or if he would be texting somebody and I asked him who you talking to, he would say, why? You would think you think I'm talking to Biscuit, and laugh in my face. Whole time he would be. He didn't give a fuck about my feelings at all. So as our relationship deteriorated, I kept holding on to it and kept being the scallywag that he was and still is. He kept being the scallywag that he was and still is. I knew in my heart that I needed to make the decision to leave his funky donkey self. But since he was my first, I felt like I had to stay because I lost my virginity to him. Stupid. That's not stupid. A lot of girls feel like that. But one day I woke up to a beautiful day. The birds were chirping and the air was fresh and crisp. I checked my DMs, and one of his friends was in his school department told me that he needed to talk to me and it was important. He told me that Mistake was cheating on me and had been for a while, and that I really needed to reconsider our relationship. At first, I didn't think that much of it because this friend of his had already tried to talk to me, but the friend reassured me that he was only doing this because he respected me and came up with all type of evidence. Came with all type of evidence. He dropped this girl's name, how they acted toward each other when they were together, and some little instances that made it clear that Biscuit was his boo. I immediately tried to call him. It was pretty early and he was probably at her house sleeping, so he didn't pick up. When I say I blew his phone down, because me too. He wasn't picking up. I would have pulled up. He wasn't picking up, so I went to the next best source because at this point I didn't even care. I called his male best friend, the one who was his ride or die. Yep, sure did. I asked if Mistake and Biscuit were a thing. He acted like he didn't know anything about the situation, as he shouldn't because he has no loyalty to me. I just hoped my pretty privilege would get him to talk. That went nowhere, so I continued to blow up his phone until he picked up. I asked him straight up, are you cheating on me? He said he would come over to my apartment so we could talk about it. That should have been, because it's straight up yes or no. Are you cheating? It's either yes or no, not like, oh, if we finna talk about it. What we finna talk about? Talk about it right now. Are you cheating? Yes or no? I should have known right there and then he was, because, nigga, it's a yes or no question. Exactly. So he comes over and I'm crying. I had been crying since I got that DM. By this point, my face was red and puffy. I was looking a mess, and my bright and shiny morning had just turned into a storm. Aww. So we're talking and he's just lying and lying and lying. My dumb self was believing him until I asked him a specific question and he made this weird face and his body language got really uncomfortable. He was an actor and I have been gullible my whole life, so I believed all of his performances that he put on, which is why he was able to cheat on me so well. He would lie and I would believe it because I thought he had the same loyalty and intentions with each other. I thought we had the same loyalty and intentions with each other. But this time I peeped the difference. I had never seen him act like this, so I just knew in my heart that I had cracked the case. He was there for what seemed like an hour before he left. I told him to take everything he had in my apartment and to get it out of my house. He looked sad. He looked sad like a puppy gathering up his dusty shoes and clothes. He looked like a sad puppy gathering up his dusty shoes and clothes. For once, I felt like I had pants on in a relationship. It was such a bittersweet moment. Unfortunately, I didn't officially break up with him at that time. I was a month away from graduating and there was so much going on at the time I just couldn't take any more mess. But after I graduated and went home, I called him and told him that it wouldn't work out. Girl, why did this man fix his lips to say, do you think I'll ever have a chance to get back with you?
Huh?
Remember that audacity that I told y'all a nigga gonna always have? Remember that one? The audacity? He still got it. It's still right there on his lap in his pocket. Nigga, if you don't get off my phone and stop playing with me, exactly. I only cried for about 3 minutes after I hung up the phone. I felt more relief than sadness because this lie of a relationship was finally over and I was free from his BS. I put up with so much in that relationship and I was finally done. I was done on my terms. I know that's right. I know that's right. He would try to hit me up every once in a while on some chill stuff, but I emotionally and mentally checked out. It was over and I was relieved. Moral of the story is don't spend a long time trying to manage something that you know will not work. Yes, history is important in a relationship, but self-worth is more important. Respect is more important. Being truthful and completely honest is more important. My sister's trying to give y'all some gems right here. Rewind that. Skip back. Rewind it. Write that down. Don't settle for anything less than what you think your favorite person deserves. I would say don't settle for anything that you think you deserve, but sometimes we put ourselves on a lower pedestal than everyone else. So I imagine you being your favorite person. If that person you love the most was putting up with what you're putting up with, would you tell them to get out of that situation? If so, then get out. Period. I'm rooting for all of us because we truly deserve genuine love and respect in all of our relationships. I'm married to the man that God created specifically for me. If I had to go through that situation 10 times over just to get to my husband, I would. Trust me, y'all. It gets better if you leave it in God's hands. I prayed for a man like him, and now he's beating these. They got a good, healthy marriage. She said, let me stop. Thanks for listening to my story. I'll be back if I can think of anything else. Please send me more. Because your stories are always very entertaining. I love that for you. I love that you are with the man that God chose you to be with. I love that for you. Sometimes we do have to go through the storm to get to the rainbow at the end. I love that for you. Mistake was definitely a mistake. But that's okay, y'all, because y'all know how I always tell y'all, we live and we learn. Like, you are not your mistakes. You are not the bad things that you go through. Sometimes you just have to go through a little hardship to be more appreciative for the good things that you have in life later on. Okay, y'all, that was the second one. We're going to go to this third one. And, oh, this one's a short one. So, I guess I could have been doing 3 this whole time. So, the title of this says, My Best Friend Slept with My Boyfriend. Did you also put your best friend in the ER after you found out? Let's find out. So she said, "Hey Lo, I love your channel. This is short but down bad story." It's not me, y'all. Y'all be talking too fast. This story took place when I was in 8th grade. I was dating this boy. He was very ratchet and I should have left him alone, but he was my first boyfriend. For the story time, his name is S and her name is Shayla. So one day my best friend texted me saying that S hacked me. Can you tell him to give me my page back? And I'm like, okay, how did he hack you? She didn't respond, so I texted him like, you hacked Shayla, give me the password. He responded with, I didn't hack her. Ooh, I didn't hack her. We fucked. Wait. Because that just escalated like super duper fast. And I know y'all in 8th grade, which make this a little bit funny. He said, no. I didn't hack her. I didn't hack her page. I hacked something else. Wait. Girl, he gagged me. 13-year-old me was shocked and I tried to text her. She didn't respond. I was heartbroken. I knew he wasn't a virgin, but my best friend, that's crazy. Wait. Because I feel like you just left us on a cliffhanger. And I want you to send in a part 2. Did you swing on him? And then did you later on go swing on Shayla? What did the hacking of the page have to do with any of this? How did they eat? Like, I need more details because I'm very confused. And he just like bluntly just said it and then that was it. Like, y'all was done, y'all broke up. Like, what did you say something? I need more. So I need you, I'm not gonna say your name, I need you to send in a follow-up. I know y'all was in 8th grade. I'm sure you're much older than this now. But I need you to like dig deep back into your memories and like try to remember what happened after this because I feel like you just left us on a cliffhanger. What do you mean you just like Hunch, my best friend. We were talking about hacking of the pages. Y'all, like, do y'all know what hacking is? Like, oh, hacked by blah blah blah. Are y'all that old? I just be showing my age. We used to do that all the time. Hacked by blah blah blah. Oh, this blah blah blah. Hacking your page. Like, basically where you just give somebody your phone. Or like, I used to just give people my phone, because I'm not gonna give you my email and password because you just gonna use that to your advantage. I used to give people my phone, and they used to make statuses like off my account on my phone, like while I was with them. That's how I used to do it. I guess that's what you talk about. Yeah, I need you to send in a part 2, so we can fully talk about that, because that's crazy. These was a lot. I enjoyed all of these confessions though. Keep sending them in. I enjoyed reading y'all's tea. Y'all already know that. Let's talk about it in the comments. Talk about all 3 of them. Watch this whole video, please. Subscribe to the channel. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell the people who watch these confessions to subscribe, because y'all already know we like this. So, but if you, because sometimes y'all be like watching all my videos and some of y'all comment like, dang, I done watched like 10 videos in a row and I'm not even subscribed. How you do that? How you do that? So make sure that you looking right now and it say subscribed, because then when it say subscribe, you can turn on your post bell notifications. You feel me? Like, it's like it go hand in hand. So yeah, y'all, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Turn on your post bell notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to send me your own tea, confessionswithlo@gmail.com is in the description box of all my videos. And I'm gonna see y'all next week for episode 5. Bye, y'all.